We thought we had planned carefully for our retirement. But we quickly realized we needed a way to supplement.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Uh-oh, my mic. Okay, it looks like we are live, baby, live on a Friday. I am going to be gone this weekend. I'm going up to my two sons live in Michigan. They live in Grand Rapids. They both decided to fly the coop and live in Michigan. So I am going to let me check one thing real quick here. Okay, so I want to go through this real quick here. Just a quick video because I got to do a lot of packing and I want to get a lot of stuff done. So Mike is good. Okay, so we are going to preview. And this is old-fashioned. I mean, I haven't figured out how to do a video, how to take my camera thing and then take images from the computer and put it on that kind of stuff. I'm still old school. I'm trying to learn this stuff, but, that's the way it is. So we are going to show off what is coming off new. Actually, they're shipping today from Tacoma, Washington. And we've already got them listed at ProTinkerToys.com. And that is SC353 from Auto World. And there's 4 different cars, and I'm going to show you images of all 4 of them. And they'll be shipping today, and I should get them 5 days from now. I should get them by Friday. Now, I'll be on the road by Friday, but my son is going to do all the shipping while I'm gone, Ryan. He is my partner. And the first car, let me get the camera straight. You got the camera straight, Brian? Good. Okay. So the first car we're going to show, and this assortment, let me get the Auto World catalog here. Auto World 2020. Let's see. Auto World 2020. This is called what is this called? No, that's the barn find. It's not even in here. Let's see here. Let me turn Varney down. I listen to Varney and Company in the morning. It kind of gives me the idea of what the stock market. Here it is. Here's what I want. Here is the Auto World price sheet. And all the things I've got in order. Okay, so this is a new item. It's a Thunderjet assortment. Thunderjet. Let me put my old man glasses on. These are my old man glasses on. You like my old man glasses? I have to wear these. I had another pair that are actually better, but I don't know where they are. But I can't see this fine print. See all that fine print? All right, so SC353-48, which is there's 48 to a case. Flames. Thunderjet release 29. 19. There are 4 cars in the assortment. 4 cars. Do you understand? You know what 4 means? 4. So there is a 1957 Chevrolet Suburban, a 1940 Willys Custom panel truck, a 1958 Plymouth Fury, and a 1967 Chevrolet Corvette with blower. And they are $28.99 is suggested retail price or MAP pricing. 31 is MSRP, and yeah, I got to change my price to map pricing. You got to be at map pricing or they fine you. I better do that real quick. Holy cow. SC353. Oh yeah, I got them at $28.99. Okay. Yeah, you got to hope I got them right. Yeah, $29.99. Okay. All right. So I have them at $28.99 on the website and $29.99 on eBay. So I'm $1 cheaper at the website. All right. So let's go through these 4 cars. All right. This I'm going to do. I have 4 images for each car. So we'll go through. We'll show you each car. And all right. So this is the 1940 Willys panel. Okay, isn't that pretty? It's got the blower on it, and these are Thunderjets Ultra G. Okay, so that's the 1940s Willys. And now this one shows it next to a measuring tape to kind of give you an idea. It's about 2.5 inches long, and that is the Thunderjet chassis. That's what you're getting. You're getting the car and the chassis. And it's got a flames all, and then this is what the car looks like on the track. And that's the 1940s Willys truck. 1940. And then this is the white version that I'll have limited quantity. I might only get one. I might not get any. That's the white version. Okay, so that's the first car. That is the first car. That's the Willys. That's the Willys. Now the next one is the 1957 Chevrolet Suburban. That's the white version of the Suburban with the flames. Pretty cool. And then it's a blue with a white roof with red flames, and that's what it looks like with the chassis, the Thunderjet Ultra G chassis. And it's a blue body. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And then this is what it looks like on the track. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. And then this is all the 1957 Chevy Suburban just all by itself. Now, again, we will have these all on or next week. They're being shipped today. So you will get these next week. Now, this one's really pretty. This is the Plymouth Theory, another Plymouth Theory. This is green with a blue stripe or blue flames. Blue flames. Look at that, baby. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that awesome? Look at that, baby. All right, and then we have the Plymouth Theory with the chassis. Isn't that sweet? That's about 3 inches long. That car is pretty long, too. And then we have the white version of the Plymouth Theory. White Plymouth Theory. Isn't that pretty sweet? And we have the Plymouth Fury with on the track, showing it on the track. Isn't that awesome? Doesn't that look awesome? You got to have that in your collection just to run around, race around it. Okay, now the next car is the last one of the assortment. And I haven't seen this one. They might have done this before I started selling SCX or before I was selling round 2, but This is the Corvette. An orange Corvette. Orange Corvette with blue flames. And then another one showing it just the car and the chassis, the Thunderjet chassis. Isn't that sweet? And then we have the Corvette white. That's really cool. The coat with the blue flames. And that's the magnet right there. And then you have the Corvette on the track. Isn't that awesome? And then we have let's see, I got to change something. 28.99, 1, 2, 3, 4. 28.99, 1, 2, 3, 4. 115. $127. All right, so the suggested retail for all four of them is $127, and I've got them for $115. And then these are all for the car, and you can buy all four of them, and that's what they look like. So that's a beautiful to add to your collection, all four of them, just like that. And we will have these next Friday, probably next Friday, because they're being shipped from Washington, which takes about 4 days, 5 days from Washington. And I wanted to do a quick video, on these cars. And also, I might as well do this. We'll be getting the Joker car from Scale Electric. That's been shipped, the Joker car. And the Batmobile. I was told I'm getting the Batmobile too. So those should be coming in also very soon. I did place a order with round 2. I ordered 500 of bulk CUDAs, and we're going to be offering that as a special promotion. We're going to be doing a special promotion on that in the future, and I can't tell you what we're going to be doing, but what?
Okay. Am I after going to go to?
No, I was just kidding.
Why? I want to go.
No, I don't have time. You're going to have fun with Mom. Mom's going to be doing a lot of fun stuff. Plus, we're going to go to see Sandy's on Friday.
So how many more?
We're going to Myrtle Beach, Ocean Lake, and there's Sandy is their mascot, which is a giant, what is it? What is Sandy?
Starfish.
A starfish. Very good. A big starfish. Can you tell hello to the audience? You don't want to say hi to the audience? Can you do the alphabet for the audience?
No.
Can you read for them? David's a very good reader. You're a very good reader, aren't you? You even help Frankie, don't you?
Can I have these?
No. Put that down.
What? Why?
No, there is no why. There's do or die.
Well, I had it first.
I always say that.
Well, I had to be first, Dad.
Good morning, Antoine. I should have the Batmobiles next week. There's the Joker car. If you want to go ahead and... Oh, I've got to get those listed too.
Yeah, one time I was using this, and then when I snap it, fire went on my arm.
You did?
Yes, fire hit my arm.
So basically, as a recap, it's Friday. I'm heading to Michigan. My sons live in Granville, actually. And I'm going to go up there and visit him. I need a break. I'm going up there, just him. I'm just going to... See, I have two sets of families. I have a family that I raised. It was my first set of kids. All right, my wife and I, we had 6 kids. Unfortunately, only 4 of them survived, and then about 7 years ago, man, I can't believe it's been it can't be that long. It was 2013. That's 7 years ago. I can't believe it. I cannot believe how fast time. That was 2017. We adopted Frankie, David, Missy, and Ryan. David. Unbelievable. It just is amazing how fast time. So, anyways, I need normally just to kind of give you my insanity and how crazy I am. Normally, I do trade shows for Dan, which is we sell their rubber band guns, and so every maybe 2 or 3 months I might go for a week or 2 weeks. It gives me a chance to get away and to keep my sanity. And I haven't been able to do a trade show since. Well, the last trade show I did, New York Toy Fair, which was in February the 20th. Everything was normal. New York was open. Everything was open. Everything was normal. Then all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. It's the biggest scam on America. But anyways, that's another story. So I'm going up to Michigan this weekend. I'm going to leave today around 1 o'clock. And, I'm just going to relax, sit and have cigars and not do much. So this is just a quick video. It's not going to be a long video, probably about 30 minutes. So we're going to be getting these cars in next week. These are Auto World. They're called Flames. Thunderjet release 29. You get the 1957 Chevrolet Suburban. The 1940s Willys custom panel truck. The 1958 Plymouth Theory and the 1967 Chevrolet Corvette with blower. So you get all 4 of these cars. These are the cars in the assortment. There are 4 of them. You can buy all 4 at ProTinkerToys.com just like this. It's like $115, or you can buy individually for $28.99. That's the MAP pricing. Now, you might say, what's MAP pricing? Well, MAP pricing is the maximum advertised price. They don't want people discounting product. Okay, so let me give you an example, okay? I don't know if any of you guys know what retail is or how retail works. So let me give you a quick history on retail. Most retailers, if you're going to be in business, there's it's called margin, profit, for example. Now, a lot of people think profit is evil, but you have to have profit so you can stay in business. And a lot of people, especially Democrats, don't understand that. I don't know why. They just think things are free, but it costs money to make something. All right, so if I want to make this pen, the material is a cost. The material is the number one cost. Then you have labor to make it. Okay, and so if you're going to make 1 million of something, then it's going to, this thing it's got a cost to it. And let's say it cost for the manufacturer to make this pen is about $1 in bulk, because they're making so many of them. It's about $1. I'm sorry for doing this. Maybe you guys don't want to hear about this, but I'm just going to do it anyways because I like doing it, because I love retail and I love business. So this is going to cost $1 to make. And the manufacturer then needs to make a profit, okay? Because that's his cost, all right? And he's going to, normally most retailers want to double their because they have to pay the overhead and they have, all the businesses, your lighting, that's a cost right there. All right. And so they'll probably mark it up by 50%. So it's going to cost them $1 to make it, and they're going to retail it for $2. Yes.
Do you know where my snap gun is?
I don't know where your snap gun is.
Mark don't.
Where's my caps?
Oh, I have it.
I know that. Put them back here, okay? Yeah.
You don't even use it.
We'll find your cap gun. All right. So, most retailers, when I was going to go, my first retail store that I had was Young's Newsstand. And before I opened my newsstand, I was still in the Navy, and I went to the PX, and I asked the manager, hey, I'd like to ask you some questions about how to be in business. And he gave me two advice. He said there's two things you need to know. Number one, you need to make an average profit of 39.5%. No, you cannot have that, David.
You never sell them.
Yes, I do all the time.
How? I never see.
So 39.5 is the average. The next thing he said is to make sure you pay your bills at the very last moment so that you're making money on your money before you pay the person. So if it's due in 30, pay it exactly on the 30th day. So anyway, so that's retail. So the MAP pricing is a lot of retailers, when they go into business, well, I'm just going to discount at 40% and only make 10%. Well, you can't, because an average retailer, only his profit, what he takes home after he sells something, is about 10%. Okay, so 39.5 is average. The other 29.5 is all, it's not his, it goes all to cost. It goes to the lights, the rent, the insurance, fixtures, tape, boxes, all that goes into the cost. And that's why, when I had Young's Newsstand, I mean, I had guys open up competitive stores just about every year. And one guy opened up and he was going to offer comic books at 30% off all the time. Okay, well, normally comic books are 50% margin. So that means if you bought it $1, you're going to sell it for $2. That means they'd make $1 on it. Well, not if you're doing it with 30% off. Now you're only making you're only making 20%, okay, of that $1. You're only making 20 cents on it. So I had one of my customers, best customers, comes in, and he'd been buying from me for about 3 years. He goes, Brian, I'm sorry, I can't buy your comic books because I normally would do 10% off, which is an average discount, and 15 if you bought a lot. That's still a 35% margin, close to the 39.5 average. And he goes, I go, don't worry about it. I understand. Just go ahead and buy your comics from him. He can't do that for long. He goes, what do you mean? I go, he can't. It's impossible. He goes, okay. So about 6 months later, he came, and I knew the guy was going out of business. And 6 months later, he came down and says, Brian, can I still get my comics? You go, yeah, sure. We'll sign you up right now. Just give me, because I had a book that they'd do a pre-order every month. And so I got him back. So the guy was giving away 30% of his profit, thinking that he was going to stay in business on 20%. Well, you can't. It's impossible. Now, you're saying, well, Walmart, yes, Walmart on a selected amount of items sells it at either cost or 10% of cost. Okay, but they're doing such volume at a 10% cost but that's not everything in their store. A lot of their store items are more than 50%. They might even making triple of what it's cost them. But their average, I guarantee their average is 39.5 on everything. Okay? And so that's why they have MAT pricing here, because I can't sell it at a certain time under MAT pricing because the MSRP price is $31.99. Well, I've got it at $28.99. So I'm right at MAT pricing. And most people buy from me because they know that I'm a reliable retailer. So that's what I'm trying to do. You know, there are a million other retailers you can buy from, and it's really who you feel comfortable with buying from. Okay, it's all retail. You know, I had the Young's Newsstand for about 10 years, almost 10 years, shy about a year, 9 and a half months, 9 years, 9 months. And I had a lot of loyal customers. I mean, a lot of loyal customers. They loved my store, and that was exciting. Is being having loyal customers. There's nothing better than a loyal customer, and you try to do right with them. Now, we're human, and I make mistakes. I forget. And that's one of my biggest problems is forgetting, just absolutely forgetting. And maybe it's just because I'm getting old. So it looks like we got 6 people watching. Adam and Antoine are commenting. They just said, good morning, Brian. Mike is good. And Antoine said, good morning. So again, we are just showing the triple car, or the quad cars are coming, the Flames by Auto World. That is a new assortment that is coming out. Other than that, we are that's about it of what is coming out new. I'm trying to think. We still have the Mega G's by Race Masters and the Race Masters set. We haven't sold much of Race Masters, but I didn't expect that to take off so fast. It'll be a kind of a slow move. We're getting in a tractor. They were just shipped to me, a tractor load of RC cars. And over the next couple of months, we're going to be having a buy one, get one free. Like, for example, the Samurai, which is our best-selling RC car. We're going to be having the now again, this is I don't want to give away anything, but you know, it's all gimmicks. Okay, so this is the Samurai, and we're going to be having right now, it's already on ProTinkerToys.com. It's buy one, get one free. Okay, and you're saying, wow, it is a great deal for a person that doesn't know. I mean, these things retail for $269. Okay, that's what the retail is on these cars. And I showed you this car a couple days ago, and this is the instruction. And this is a 1/18th, I think it's 1/10th scale, and it's got a metal frame. Now, Ryan and I, my son and I, we use this car. That's why it's got dirty tires. It's got a metal chassis and everything. A lot of metal parts. So this thing retailed for $269. All right, and that's a good. That was competitive against Traxxas, because Traxxas is probably your pinnacle. All right, and so this is $269. Well, I've got them at a special price. I bought them at a special price. So I've got them at a retail price of $189. Buy one. But when you buy that one for $89, you're not just getting one, you're getting two for $189. So really you're getting it for like $99 a piece. Now if you buy one, they're $109, 40% off of the $269. See, it's not a game. It's kind of like clothing. Okay, clothing. I'm spilling the beans too much. I hope I don't bore you guys. Clothing, retailers mark up clothing nearly almost 100 to 200%. Like, for example, a t-shirt might cost, let's say it sells for $6. This t-shirt at Old Navy probably cost them $1 to make, but they sell it for $6. And the reason is clothing has a very short shelf life, and so they have to turn items fast. So if they close it out, they need to still close it at a profit. And that's why the shirts, these are $6, but they only cost them $1, maybe $2 at most, because they're making like 5,000 of these at a time. So anyways, the Samurai is a buy one, get one free. All the RC cars that we're going to be having are going to be changing over to buy one, get one free. because I've got about 500 RC cars coming. I've got about 300 Truggies. I've got about 204 Warriors. These are going to be a phenomenal deal, these Warriors. Really, they're going to be kind of like a buy one and get really one for parts. And then we got the darts. I've got about 300 darts coming in, and those no, actually about 200 darts. And and then I've got some more brushless samurais. I've only got 6 brushless samurais, so we're going to be listing those again, and they'll be brushless. And then I've got the renegades, got 83 renegades. Those are going to be brushless. We're going to offer those, buy one, get one free. And then the renegade, we got 61 renegades. And let's see what else. Then we got a lot of darts coming in. So we've got some really cool stuff coming in. And going into Christmas. And that's about, I wanted to run this for about a half hour, and I'm thinking at about a half hour. It's been a half hour. We are going to I just sold one of these samurais. I'll do while I'm packing I'll go ahead and do a packing while you guys are here. You guys love when I pack, I think. I got some new tape guns. So what I do is I take my box and I've put my paper on top here, so I just pull it right down like this. Oh, hey guys, hey, I want to tell everybody, so I want you guys to remember September, because I think that's when I'm going to have the Slot Car Fest. And I'm not going to do it as big as I initially tend. I want to just do it small to start with. And so I'm going to find because I was checking on hotels, and to rent some of these hotels, it's like $20,000 to rent their ballrooms. So I'm going to try to find a hotel that's got a large enough ballroom that I could do like 10 or 15 tables. And we're going to do it for a Saturday and Sunday. All day Saturday, a Friday night run for those that check in on Friday, and then all day Saturday, and then we'll leave after on Sunday in the afternoon. So keep that open. All right, so I'm now taping my box. This is a Samurai. I just sold another one of them. These are really a great car, guys. I can't tell you how awesome these cars are. All right. So that's the Samurai. I got this car back from this Larry Presswell. All righty, so now I'm going to print the label for this baby. Sold it on eBay. I wish I'd sold it on ProTinkerToys. But, you know, that's the way it is sometimes. Of course, it's Oklahoma. You know, it's funny. Whenever I sell this stuff... I didn't win my lottery ticket for Mount Rushmore. I'm so disappointed. I'm just not lucky. You know, it's funny. We did 5 lotteries and we didn't win a single one. I give up. Yeah, these battery trucks are amazing. They're not going to have the power. Okay, see, that's the difference. See, they're talking hydrogen fuel cell. Okay, I tell you guys, hydrogen is okay. Let me show you something. I'm going to go get something, guys. I'm going to show you something. You know what the greatest secret in the world is right now? Do you know what this is? Does anybody have any idea what this is? It's water. I believe that this product right here, water, is the golden goose of energy. And it's been staring in our face the whole time. This right here, water. H2O. H2O. So 1 part hydrogen, 2 part oxygen. And in the Navy, we used to pump the hydrogen right off into the ocean. Hydrogen is unlimited. Hydrogen-powered cars. This is literally, I believe that there is a device that could be made, and I don't know how to do it, but I believe it can. That one day you would take one of these, you would wake up in the morning, or it would just be connected to your cold fusion generator in your house, and it would just one 16 ounces would fuel your house for probably a month. The amount of energy that it would come out of this, just one of these right here, water. The most plentiful product on earth is our energy source. There, I just said it. I hope everybody got that. I know it's kind of I'm stretching my limit. I'm not a scientist, but neither are half the scientists that we have. They're all nutcases. Believe in global warming. I was a kid, it was all global freezing. We're going to freeze our ass. All right, now, if I was going to ship this package U.S. mail, it's $26.15. But if I'm going to ship it UPS, I've got special rates, and it's $16.18. Or, well, SurePost is more expensive. So I can ship it cheaper by going UPS. They paid... I'm going to refund that. They paid $37.35, and I can ship it for about $20. Can't you guys do anything but watch TV? I mean, seriously, it's a beautiful day outside. Get on your bikes and go ride around a little bit. So let's see. $37.35 minus 20. $17.35. So I'm going to refund him $17.35. I think he'll like that. I'm going to refund him $17.35 because I think that customer. Let's see, Brian. I know you can. I know he's looking at this. Antoine is checking this out. He's constantly looking at this car right here. He's constantly looking at this. Antoine is. Look at this. Oh, Antoine. You know, when I was in the Navy, I had a 1967 Slant 6 CUDA. These are cool. I only have 2 of them. Look at that, Antoine. I gotta have it. All right, Antoine. What is your offer on that, Antoine? What's your offer? Give me an offer. Give me an offer, Antoine. Give me an offer for this one. Not for this one. I'm going to keep that one. But give me an offer for this one right here. What is that? What is your offer, Antoine? There, I'll put it right there, Antoine, so you can see it. Actually, I'll stick it right here, Antoine. Okay, Antoine, I gotta have it. Oh, Antoine, you're so funny. Okay, so let's see here. 181, Quentin Clinton. So I'm going to refund Clinton $17.35. There, so I'm going to print the label. The label is now coming off. Antoine, 150, you're testing me. You're teasing me. Okay, Antoine. Now, if I was a greedy person and I didn't care about my customers, I would just say, yeah, $150. Yeah, I'll take that. Yep. But I'm not that greedy, okay? If you want to buy it for $100, I will sell it to you for $100. What do you think of that, Antoine? Will you buy it for $100? You got to send me an email with your email. Well, just send me an email, then I'll tell you where to send me as a gift from PayPal. If you want to buy it for $100, I will sell it to you right now before I go on vacation. $100, Antoine. I'm going to count to 10, Antoine. Do you want to buy it? I have to wait 30 seconds because we're delayed. I'll give you 1 minute, Antoine, because we're a 30-second delay. Okay, buddy? Antoine's probably saying, oh, I got to buy that. I got to get it. I got to buy it. Oh, my God. For the love of Mike. Oh. Sold, ship it. Oh, Antoine. Send me an email, Antoine, so I can send you an email via PayPal. All right? Are you listening to me, Antoine? Send me an email so I can tell you where to send my where you send the money. Go on to PayPal and send it as a gift. Make sure you send it as a gift. You're testing me, Antoine. I'll wrap it up really nice, Antoine. How's that, buddy? Huh? You know, Antoine, you have the WS. Antoine, do you have WS system, the WOS system? I'll wait a minute. I think you have the WOS system. I'm going to send you a free chip, a WOS chip, so you can put it in and run it as a WOS car, okay? Just because I'm a great guy, right? Right, Antoine? Oh, my gosh. You know, I don't know what's going on in this country about police. You know, 2 months ago, it was all praise for first responders, and I just, oh. I'm not going to go there today. Okay, friend. All right, buddy. You don't have to love me, okay? You can be my friend. At least Antoine's happy today. Anti-social justice. It doesn't make any sense, guys. What's happening just doesn't make any sense. David Dorn, that police officer that was 70 years old, they laid him. Nobody cared about David Dorn. Just don't care about him. I give up sometimes. I don't give up. I'm just frustrated. I'm sorry. So let's see, Antoine, I'm going to take your car. I got to find a chip. Here's your chip, Antoine. I'm going to bubble wrap it. Your number 42 like this. And then I'm going to bubble wrap it again, Antoine. A double wrap, Antoine, just for you. Just for you, Antoine. And then I'll put the chip in a bag. Just for Antoine. I'm only doing this for Antoine. I'm only going to do this for Antoine. You know, I'm going to tell you a story. Because I don't know, I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to tell you a story. I never grew up. I never grew up as a racist. You know, I hate to go this world. I got to. I don't want to, but I got to. I never grew up as a racist. I don't know. I just like to play with people. I like to just have fun. One of my best friends in high school was Clifford Brooks. Clifford Brooks. We used to do so many things together. He was into movies. He liked to make stop motion movies, and so did I. Send me bubble wrap? What the heck does that mean? Okay, Antoine, I don't have your email yet. Come on, Antoine, get with it here. And, yeah, I won't go there. I won't go there. I won't go there. You know why? Now, what is Justin W. Case for? What is Justin Case? Why did I print that? That's right. You're right, Antoine. See, it's like I said in my sermon a couple of months ago. I says, the greatest commandment is to love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and all thy soul, and then to love thy brother as thyself. If do unto others, it's I tell you, it's so. Love your brother as yourself. Like, do whatever. You know, if you don't want somebody to smack you in the face, then don't smack that person in the face. Oh, don't get going, Brian. It is. It's so funny. It is so funny. You know who the do you know the person? Do you know what race of the person that got me or that converted me to Christianity? It was in boot camp. Never forget the guy. I would almost on the Bible swear he was an angel. His presence, his demeanor. I felt, I don't want to say I fell in love with it. I had to listen to every word he said. I just sat and listened the way he talked, the way he read the scriptures and everything. And he was African American, or he was black. African American. He was. Anyway. Okay, Antoine, when are you going to send me that email? Oh, come on, Antoine. All right, Antoine, if you don't get that email to me in about 2 seconds, I'm going to go here. What is your email? Let's see. Antoine, Antoine, Antoine. Let me see what you've bought recently. Antoine, you've only bought one item from me. Oh, no, Antoine, this is not right. Antoine at Yahoo. Copy, right, paste. I'm going to send you an email, Antoine. I'm going to put you the email that you send the money as a gift. Okay, you're getting an email, Antoine, right now. And just follow the procedures in that email. Go to PayPal and send me the money. Okay, I was trying to send it to you. No, you got to send it to the email. I just sent you an email, Antoine, so that's how you do that. Okay. All right, now I just printed this Justin W. case. What is this for? Antoine, you've only bought one item from me. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Case. Oh, that was the... Okay, guys. How does an hour go by so fast? I do not know, but it's been a fun hour. Can you give details of the number 42 car? Yes. Okay, so this car right here, SCX, when I was with SCX, we came out with two CUDAs, the 42 and then the Savage car, which is the 48. We came out with both of these cars in 2000, I think it was 2009. 2008. We came out with the Plymouth AAR CUDA. This is the one in the case. We came out with two of them, the 42 and the 48, and they both came out in 2008. And then we did about two other CUDAs, a green one and then a yellow one. I have the yellow. This is a prototype. This is what the digital case looked like. This is the prototype. I only have one of these. Okay. This has no motor, no it's just a. What they did is it's a first production. So in China, when they make a first production, they're just testing the molds to see if the molds are correct. All right. As you can see, there's a second there on the painting. See how the painting's got cracked here? And so we did a green one. We did this one. We also did a special one for another guy, about 500 of them. So those are the two cars. Let's see. I think I got a couple other cars over here that were prototypes. Oh, let me see if I can find them here.
Learn from this segment and say, I'm going to put down my phone. I'm going to put down Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and take a little break this weekend. And I'll ask you after that little break, ask yourself, do you feel better or do you feel more doom and gloom? Good question. Real fast.
So, like, this is a Hummer that we did. SCX did a Hummer, but this was a prototype. You know, it was a dirt effect. You see how it's got a dirt effect on it? This was a prototype. It doesn't have any guts in it, no tires. So this was first production, but they never did this car. This is a one only. See, there's no glass in it, all prototype, off-road. See the off-road, how the suspension, it doesn't even have the suspension in it either. See, this all here is this all comes out here like this. Watch. See, there's nothing in this car. It's just the motor would go right here. It's just a prototype. They're called prototypes. They do first productions to see if all the molds fit. And then they ship it to Spain and they look at it and they say, okay, well, that's correct. I like that. I like that. And then they go back and send it back to China or call and say, okay, everything's okay. Let's go into production. And so they go into production and they make the car. And that's what you call a prototype right here. This is a first production. So that's something there for you. Another information. I don't have anything else other than that. I don't have any other prototypes. That's all I had. I sold a bunch of stuff a couple years ago. I had a bunch of stuff over here. Over here is my toy corner. Just so you know. I think I got rid of most of my cars. I just have too much stuff. That's my problem. I just have too much junk. You know what I'm saying? Not junk. I just, I got to the point where, why am I buying all this stuff? You can't take it with you. So I'll let Antoine take it with him. I'm just kidding, Antoine. Okay, let's see, Antoine. I'm on there now. The case of cars was my last purchase. That's right. You're right. Wow, sweet car. Yes, thanks. Can you give a detail of the number of the 42 car? I did. Okay, guys. I think that's it for today. Ha ha ha. What is ha ha ha? Ha ha ha. So that's it, guys. I think that's it. Again, I'm going to my son's this weekend in Michigan, Grand Rapids. Actually, they live in Newaygo. And we're going to go up as a family in the camper. But Hope, that's my daughter-in-law, she just had a baby 3 weeks ago. And she just didn't want everybody, and I can understand, and so I'm just going to go up there myself because I'm going to be with the kids for 2 weeks nonstop. So I suppose I do need kind of a break. So I'm going up there by myself and, just have, I guess, relaxing time. So I got everything shipped. Everything is been shipped, or everything's been packed, ready to ship. And I don't think there's anything else that I really need to talk about today. And what else is there? I think that's it, guys. I was laughing at your last comment about how much stuff. Yes, it's pretty ridiculous. It is amazing how much stuff I had. See, my life, I'll just kind of end this with a little story. I love stories. You know, I had probably a perfect childhood. Now, my parents got a divorce when I was about 1969, 1970. I had to go live with my dad. My dad was he wasn't a bad dad in a sense of beating and all that kind of stuff. You know, something happened in his life in the mid 60s that, you know, he lost something, and I don't know where my brother and I always talk about it. He lost something, you know, he lost something in himself. You know, father of 6 and everything, all of a sudden just leaves his wife for this woman. Anyways. So I had to go live with him for about 2 years up in Burlington, Iowa. I loved it up there. I had the funnest time. I can remember so many awesome things that I did. Just, you know, okay, so that's a great memory. Then when I came back to live with my mom, we lived in the Imperial Trace Apartments in Toledo, right across, as Franklin Park was being built. As a kid, being 10 years old, I lived across the street of a mall being built. And being a kid that was just into everything, that just blew my mind. I was constantly over there collecting bottles from the workers and everything. I'm always asking them this and just watching them as they build Franklin Park Mall. I mean, it was just awesome as a kid, okay? Living there, that's when I got into slot cars, the Aurora, T-Jets. And then my mom got married to Mac Miller, which he was a great stepfather. Just, you couldn't ask for a better stepfather. Okay, I don't want to say it the Brady Bunch stepfather, but yeah, in a sense, I mean, he was awesome. He was a Marine. He got injured and everything. A very mild type guy, but you didn't want. I crossed him once. Okay, and I didn't want to do that again. I didn't go to church one day, and I was sitting in my closet listening to music. He opened that door. He goes, listen, you either go to church or you're not doing anything for the rest of the week. Okay, boy, I never saw that from Mac Miller. So my entire childhood, as far as I can remember, was I wouldn't change anything in my childhood, all the way up to high school. Not a minute. Because I had so much fun doing things. I was constantly building and constantly taking apart. My friend and I, we did the funniest thing one day. We took a bunch of clay and we made a human being. Okay, anatomically correct too, by the way. All right, clothed him and everything, all out of clay. All right, a heart and everything, and we took him to the other end of the house and sat him up, and we took a BB gun and wanted to see what would happen with a BB gun shooting a clay human being. Then we brought it back in and we did kind of like an operation. We cut him open and we peeled the skin back. We were finding out where the BBs had lodged and what kind of damage bullets would do and everything. Anyways, just little fun, not fun things, but I used to build underground forts. Okay, so we lived in a field. Okay, I'm going to end with this. Oh, I'm telling you too much. Okay, so we lived in a field, and I built this underground fort that kind of looked like this. Okay, I had a big hole, and then I had a tunnel, and I had an escape tunnel, and then I had another tunnel. Okay, so the underground fort was like this. So you came down that hole, and you had a tunnel going this way or this way. And so each of like this here was like 10 feet deep, and I'd covered it with plywood and dirt. And now this was a solid tunnel. I literally dug through about 20 feet of dirt this way and this way. I mean, I could have been killed, but it was so much fun. digging my own fort. Okay, and I had little escape hatches, and so nobody knew where it was and everything. I'm telling you, that is all about kids, about having fun and everything. I mean, it was just the most awesome thing. I think that fort was awesome, of just having fun. That was when I was in junior high. All right, so Antoine just made money. Let's see if I got Antoine's money. Oh my gosh, Antoine just sent me money. Holy cow, now I can go and print the label. But Antoine, let's see, Antoine, let me go. Antoine. Oh, Antoine Smith. Antoine, Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit. Okay, so I'm going to go to stamps.com. I got to move my stamps.com back over here. I got to scoot that in. Can you believe that the Antifa took over 6 blocks in I don't know where we're going right now. I just can't understand it. All right, so anyway, that's my history as a kid, and having a lot of fun. That's why I'm such a crazy guy. I love doing things. Now, as I'm getting older, I notice that I don't like to do as much anymore. It's just that I'm busy so much into doing this. Waiting on Joker, and yes, I know I'll get in those next week. I'll let you know as soon as they come in. All right, I'm printing your label right now, Antoine. You're doing another stock card get together this summer. Okay, Antoine. Antoine, that's your name, right? Antoine Smith. Right, Antoine Smith, right? I'm going to pack your box right here. Here it is, Antoine, right here, buddy. Okay, so I'm going to cut your label, Antoine. Zip, zap, zoop, doop. Okay, Antoine. There is your CUDA. Your CUDA is coming to you right now, Antoine. Look at that, CUDA. Antoine, there's your box. It's going into the bag. Post office. All ready to go. What do you want? Get out of here. Get.
Oh, you need
No, I don't need anything right now. 1112. 112. Can I ask you, why are you wearing a sweatshirt? That's my favorite.
It is?
Yes, it's my thin one.
Yeah.
I'd like to know why you're wearing it when it's 100 degrees outside.
There's no way it's 100 degrees.
It's almost 80.
That's not 100 degrees. Almost 80 is not.
And tell what's his name you can't play right now. Good grief. A 112. I need 2 of them. Like Christmas Day. Tank. Okay, so it's almost 80 degrees, and my son is wearing a sweatshirt on his body. I mean, does it make any sense? Does that make any sense? Please explain to me. If you're out there listening or watching this, please explain to me.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay, now number 1, can I ask why you're sitting down? Have you done the sea container yet? You've got all those sets all stocked and shipped. Okay, you know what? Have you got all the Tyco or all the Hot Wheels in the back of my van? No, it's impossible. You could not have done that. Okay, I got to go yell at my son, guys. I'll be right back, and then I'm going to sign off.
He's going to come back and he's going to be like, wow, I can't believe
Hold on a
you
second.
did that.
You're going to get hit. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to beat you so
Wait,
hard.
Dad, I wanna-
Missy, quiet.
Do you need me to put anything in the phone?
Yeah, hold on a second. Actually a good worker. But he likes to sit down every 5 seconds. I don't know what about. He likes to sit down all the time. Mark does. But actually did what I told him to do today. He consolidated my 1C container, consolidated my other. Brian, are you going to get chips for the Carrera cars to change to digital? Okay, John. I'll tell you what happened. I called Carrera, and here is the response from Carrera. Everybody. All right. Here's the response from Carrera. David Cree. Brian, please send me your contact information and I will have our rep in your area contact you. Brian, so I sent my information to David Cree. So then Brian at bdcgroup.net called me yesterday and he's going to be sending me the pricing and everything for Carrera. So yes, I'm going to be getting chips for Carrera, or I'm going to be getting Carrera, especially Go cars and Carrera. So we are going to be getting into Carrera. It's just going to take some time, but I appreciate you being patient, and I will get back with you on that. Okay, so we are now going to sign off. Let's see here. Why is that not?
Did you stop broadcasting? Hey, did you tell them how good of a job I did, Dad?
Okay. I just want everybody to tell you, okay, so that's about it for today. We've been on for an hour. Don't forget to pre-order the Auto World cars. Let me show you the ones they are. Again, don't forget to pre-order the Flame series by Race Masters. There are 4 cars in the assortment. You have the Plymouth Theory White. You then have the Corvette White. Holy cow. Hertz their stock is at $2 and they're selling. You know what? I'm going to buy a bunch of Hertz stock. If you guys are into stocks, get online and look. Hertz Global, $2.73 a stock. I mean, even if you buy $500 worth of that stock, that could go to $20. Anyways, okay, so those are the 4 cars. You got your Plymouth or your the Willys. I'm sorry, I got off track. God, you're probably saying this guy's a nutcase. Where does his brain? I don't know where my brain is. You got the Suburban, blue Suburban, and these are all coming in on Friday next week. We'll be heading to Myrtle Beach. We're going to Ocean Lake Campground, best campground on earth. If you've never been to Ocean Lake Campground, do it because it is sweet. It's the best campground for a long-term. I need all 3. Hey, I need all 3. Smoking the Bandit, kit, and car. And you might need to go upstairs and get another box of kit and car. Just so you know. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for supporting ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give us thumbs up. And thank you very much for supporting me. And have a great evening or a great day, actually. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you Monday on another podcast. And then I'll probably do another live one later in the day or later in the week. See you later. Hasta la vista, baby.